Brian Sellers and Patty Thomas. And they control it. Gabe Ruiz now has it. He's able to send it in deep and goes over Dean's stick. That comes on the near side. That jumps over and comes back out here to Ruiz. Ruiz, he gets it over to Mikulski. Mikulski now back to Ruiz. Ruiz moves it over here to Thomas. Thomas tries to hit a streaking Ben Davis just right underneath of us. And back here for Ruiz. Mikulski's going to take it. He turns it quickly to Sellers and gets it in deep. Sellers, Thomas, Davis. He's back up top. A couple bodies being thrown. Mikulski throws it. He's get it. And he goes off to Gabe Ruiz and Garen Mikulski on the back end. Face-off comes here. Davis trying to kick one out. Parker Nitrate takes a hit, and Gabe Ruiz has got to go back for that one. Ruiz getting pressured by Ingridson. And now Patty Thomas on a nice back check. Comes over here, and Mikulski's going to have it on the far side. Mikulski carries it up through the neutral zone. He tries to chip one. It goes off of a referee's skate. Again, second time today. And Gillen now moves it in, and Mikulski. And we're going to have a Mikulski. He sends it. That's going to get out of the zone for Parker Nitrate again. He moves it over to McCrate. McCrate can't handle it clean. Ben Davis on the pressure. Benny Davis always moving his feet. Here comes Patty Thomas on this side. He's got Parker Nitrate. He just pulls it and now sends it back to Reed. Reed on the half wall. Now comes back here to Mikulski. Mikulski moves it down to Reed. Reed's going to go back behind his own net, gets set up. Reed, he carries it through. And he has Flores coming out of the box. And now they get it. Gillen gets it. He takes a shot. That doesn't go wide. And now comes out here to back to the point. Gillen for Caesars. He moves it over here to Woollett. Woollett comes in. That's blocked by Mikulski. Takes one off the back. And comes back here for Wade. Put pressure. Woollett now has it for Caesars. And now bring Parker Nitrate. Come through with some speed. He comes in. He goes outside. Quentin Flores forces him to the outside. And see if we can get anything out of this zone so Caesars can't get set up. Don't want that power play getting set up because they just snap pucks around and they snap them around fast. Flores can't handle that one. And that's going to come back down low. I don't believe he's calling another one. He is calling another one here on Ben Davis, I believe. He comes out and plays it to nobody, but Streetman's over there. Honda was changing. They try to get one deep and gets turned over, and here comes Ryan Sellers. He puts it between his legs and comes on into the offensive zone. Gets rubbed off the puck, and Ben Davis gets hit. Patty Thomas off of his skate. Into the near side corner, here's Kasiba. Kasiba sends it far side, out of reach of Jardine, and Reed's going to spin away from pressure there. Reed moves it back up, and Streetman's going to try and turn it over. They got a quick turnover, and Kasiba tries to pick one up there in the neutral zone. Not sure how Davis went down, but comes over here. Locke keeps it alive to Jardine. Jardine can't move it, and here comes Patty Thomas. Patty Thomas is 1-on-2. He's just going to gain the line, and he's Davis. And that face-off is controlled by Caesars. Comes out here to Boffman. Boffman and Jardine. Jardine has it. He tries to go far side. That goes off a Colin McKay's stick. Pressure there. Mikulski, he slides. Nice little play there for Ruiz. Ruiz, he goes off the glass, not out of the zone. Jardine keeps it alive right underneath of us. That goes back down from Mikulski. Mikulski goes high, and he's going to send it down the length of the ice, and that'll be an icing call. So 11:32. Tried to get that one on net, but just a couple feet wide. Semi-final game here for Michigan State playoffs between Victory Honda and Little Caesars. Tied at 1 in the second period. Ruiz. And they get it. They just throw it out themselves. They're going to go back here. Deans is going to come back and play. And now Gillen leaves that for Parker Nitrate. Nitrate carries it up the far side. He comes into the offensive zone. That's offsides. I believe Gore was offsides there. And getting pressured there by Gabe Ruiz and Drabicki. And looks like Drabicki's going to come out with it. Gives it to Wade. Wade can't handle it cleanly, but he at least gets it out into the neutral zone. And Flores continues to pressure. Nitrate He comes into the offensive zone. He takes a shot. And that's going to go out of play with 10:43 to go. So 25 seconds left in the Chase Reed penalty. And we're going to get this game, or face off back here just to the left of WJS2. And trying to get this one is going to be Caesars. They get it. They move it out. Hoffman now has it. He moves it over here to Jardine. Jardine right here. Comes out. Jardine now has possession. Jardine tries to hit the guy right there on the weak side, and Mikulski's able to chip that one out. And that should do it here. No, maybe not. And Sellers is first on the forecheck. Gabe Ruiz, he pinches in, and that gives it. Where comes Bordeaux? He comes in. Mikulski stands his guy up with a great stick there and sends him down to the ice. Davis tries to get one out. Actually, come out here to Gillen. Gillen for Caesars. He takes a shot. That goes off his stick, and Mikulski goes back for it. Mikulski pushes or peels away from pressure and leaves it right over to Ruiz. Doesn't panic and throws it back to his partner. Gabe Ruiz trying to stick handle and come up through the zone, but that puck just bounced up on Mikulski. Mikulski puts another stick on him there, and Ryan Sellers is able to get it out of the zone. Right there's Ben Davis, and Gore for Caesars. Comes back, and Mikulski's got to go back. He's got Gore. A lot of pressure there, and is able to get it up to his deep. Nope, out here to Gillen. Gillen comes in, takes a shot, and West makes that save. Good save there by West. Squared up to that shot once again. Able to get a whistle and get the D off. I think that's Patty Thomas wins it. Ben Davis tries to send it out to Reed. Doesn't get through. And there's a shot on net there. And steered to the corner. Sellers continues to pressure. Here comes Flores. He gets it. Ben Davis takes a little tumble down there in the neutral zone. And Reed comes into the zone. Reed, far side, tries to throw it out. Here comes Quentin Flores. He takes a shot, and that's a nice save there by Deans. Comes back here, and they get it. And Ryan Sellers, he chips one and sends it down, and Colin McCrate's got to go back for it. McCrate moves it over here to Streetman. Streetman moves it up, and that's going to get tipped in, and Jardine's off the bench. And now comes out here in the neutral zone. That goes over Parker Nitre's stick, and back into these offense. See who can get this one off the face-off. Looks like Trubicky's down there continuing the battle. We got 5 seconds to go. Comes out, and that should do it for the period. And they'll go to the locker rooms tied 1-1. He gets taken down right there by Davis. He moves it over to Mikulski. Mikulski grabs it and sends it in deep. Deans has to come out and play it. And we're going to have Sellers in first on the pressure there. And Mikulski tries to pinch. That goes off a referee and comes out here for Ben Davis to continue the battle. Davis takes a tumble down. And here comes here comes Kasiba and takes a shot. West makes that save right there. I believe that'll probably be their first shot in a while. Face-off is going to be controlled by Caesars. Gore, he moves it out to Streetman. Streetman takes a shot. I don't think that got through. And continuing the battle down low is Ruiz. Ruiz, Mikulski, Trubicki, Wade, and Siebert are your 5 for victory. Honda's going to come out to the point. That goes over to Streetman. Streetman gets pressured by Siebert. And Wade's down low. Mikulski, he picks it up behind his own net. He moves it over here to Trubicki. Trubicki tries to get one out of the zone. Out here in the neutral zone. And that goes far side. I believe Mikulski's going to... Patty Thomas in here to take this face off. He has Ben Davis. Puck gets loose, and Streetman sends it over to Boffman. Boffman on the far side, over to Gore. Gore now has it for Caesars. He kicks it over here to Streetman. Streetman has to send it deep. Reed going to the far side. And continuing the battle down low is Reed. And Flores. And Sellers is trying to at least get it out in the neutral zone. Streetman throws it out. Sellers back forward again. Here comes Gore. Gore for Caesars. He's got a guy going in the net. Takes a fantasy shot. Nice save there by Wes. So there's going to be desperate hockey here for Reed. Reed. He moves it over here to Flores. Flores tries to get that one out of the zone, and we're going to have Ben Davis out here. Ryan Sellers trying to get that line out here in this overtime. Comes out here from McCrate. McCrate takes a shot. West makes a great save. It's right there in front. And that's going to be out, but not out of the zone. They just rim one far side. Gillen now has it. And Ben Davis is going to continue to battle. Comes down here for Quentin Flores. Quentin Flores down, and it's going to come over high on the bench and out of play here. And that should be a D-zone face-off there. On McCrate for Caesars. Face-off comes out. Sellers is going to grab it. He takes a high flip, and I think that's going to be an icing call. And it is. 5:16 to go.
5:16 to go. Right.
Face-off in that far corner of WJS2. And here comes Quentin Flores. He picks it up out of the face-off, and he comes into the zone. He sends one deep. Patty Thomas is going in after it. Dean sends it far side. That comes off of his stick, and Ben Davis comes in. Patty Thomas off of his stick. He's buzzing around. He moves it over to Ben Davis. Davis over here gets out of the zone and comes back to Quentin Flores. Flores pulls it back. He sends it back over here to Reed. Reed with it now. Reed comes through the neutral zone. Reed comes through. He comes in, tries to kick it out to Trubicki. Trubicki takes a shot. And I saw something go flying in the air, but must have been a piece of tape. They go far side. Mikulski steps up, and we're going to have an offside call there.